Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming. Please help yourself to breakfast and honestly sponsor. Please stay. We have a fascinating short chabur shir this morning from Dr. Avram Moshe Yeager called The Months of Tammuz and Av, Seeing versus Hearing. So I hope you'll be able to see and hear the actual the shir. You know, we learn about the Ari Mikla. If somebody accidentally or unintentionally kills somebody, he gets exiled to one of these cities of refuge. There was supposed to be 3 in Israel and 3 on the other side of the Yarden until the Kohen Gadol dies. So Rashi says that Moshe established 3, but the other 3 were going to wait until after the Jews conquered the land, because the other side of the Jordan would be 14 years later on. So the fascinating thing is that during those 14 years, if somebody accidentally killed somebody, he did not go to the Ari Mikla. For those 14 years, if you killed somebody unintentionally, you didn't go to the city of refuge. Why is that the case? So the Meshech Chochmah asks this question, why is that the case? And he says the answer is...
Were they able to be killed by the...
No.
They weren't.
No. No, they were given a pass for those 14 years. So the Meshech Chochmah asked the question, why were they given a pass? They killed someone. They deserve some sort of punishment. So he said the answer is because of the principle of hope. In other words, when somebody goes to an Ari Mikla, even if the Kohen Gadol is a young man, there's hope that maybe today he'll be free. The Kohen Gadol will die. He could be 20 years old. He can still die, and he'll get out of it. However, the Torah tells us that Elazar, the high priest, and Yoshua were going to divide up the land, which means he was going to live for 14 years to divide up the land until they finished the conquest of the land of Israel. So if somebody were to be sentenced to an Ari Mikla, he'd have no hope, because every day he knows the Kohen Gadol is not going to die. He's going to live for 14 years. You can't live without hope. So even though he did something wrong, he deserves to be punished. But the fact is, though, because he would have no hope, and without any hope he can't be living, therefore he was given a pass, a jail pass. In fact, as brought down, Rosh Shlomo Zalman Auerbach says something very fascinating. We say in davening every day about the informer, Moshinim, Al Teis Tikva. What do we say? What's the biggest curse for somebody who's a slanderer, an informer? He shouldn't have hope. He could accompany any other curse, but you see, the rest of that bracha deals with other issues aside from the informers. But that's the biggest thing. If you don't have any hope, it's not considered living. And that's one of the biggest things that we have, hope. If you have hope, you have hope. But if you're bereft of hope, you're hopeless. I hope you have a wonderful day.